Hey there, Beanies. Another rant from myself. Let's talk about something that's been in my head, floating around and in accounting circles for a little while now, and that is low-cost outsourcing, or as I like to call it, the bargain bucket strategy, because who doesn't like to save a few quid by sending their accounting halfway around the world? And I get it, I used to do it. Except those so-called savings, they come with a cost, always, as everything does. Let's break it down a little bit, shall we? First up, there's quality. Most important thing of all, I know it's much better than it was, and there are some really brilliant, some highly qualified folks out there, but a low hourly rate isn't exactly a guarantee of top-notch, never going to get messed up kind of quality in your books. I found some research online on the interweb that said a good 42% of companies who outsource report quality issues, so it seems to still be a problem. Costly mistakes, compliance hiccups, they end up as headaches for you and for your clients, and those errors come back to bite you and they have to be fixed. So it's a little bit maybe penny wise, pound foolish sometimes. When you add all the time up and the cost of fixing it, maybe classic false economy. Then we've got the communication challenges. They're inevitable. You've got time zone differences, language barriers, misinterpretations. All of the greatest of the outsourcers will suffer from this a little bit. There's nothing like needing an urgent answer for a client or for a report, only to find your support teams sound asleep. And I mean, who doesn't like waiting 12 hours to get the answers you need for a simple, answer, right? Just to clarify a point. So anyway, a Deloitte report that I read recently said 56% of companies are still reporting major communication issues with their offshore teams. So not really a surprise there. I don't know if that was from their operations or the ones who responded. Anyway, interesting. Now, let's take data security next. Now, your client's data security, your financial data. You might think that low-cost outsourcing comes with the same security standards that we're used to, the ones that you would expect. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, and not always necessarily the case. Even the best can't entirely eliminate those risks. Another report that I found on the old internet, a PwC one this time, found that 38% of companies running into security issues with offshore services. So not the panacea that we're all hoping for. And now on to, finally, but I guess the human cost. That's right, the good old people on the other side of the deal, working for low wages and possibly less than ideal working conditions. I know because I've seen them, I used to go there. Ever thought about how that impacts their motivation, their attention to detail, let alone, most important of all, I mean, we're all about mental health here, right? What's it doing for that? So let's maybe extend a bit of compassion to everyone involved. This, bad work and crappy work is still bad work and crappy work, no matter who does it, no matter where they do it. So I think it's worth a thought. So, low-cost outsourcing. Is it really a saving? I'm sure you think it is. And things like quality, security, peace of mind, and mental health and well-being are all worth investing in. Anyway, that's my 2 cents, or I should say £2.50. Thanks for tuning in to this lovely rant. Keep raising the bar in accounting, folks.